What do you think is the biggest problem with America? Is it a moral problem? Is it a political problem? Is it an economic problem? What?
It's all of the above. The nation takes in about $2.2 trillion a year in revenue today. Unfortunately, we're spending $3.8 trillion a year. That leaves a budget shortfall of $1.6 trillion currently annually. The interesting thing here is, and all the haggling, political, that's the political side, back and forth between the Republicans and the Democrats, where politics comes first and statesmanship comes second. What did they save this summer? $38.5 billion. Well, let's take 8 zeros off of all of the numbers. Lop off 8 zeros. And let's pretend that it's your household or mine. When you remove 8 zeros, the family has revenue of $22,000. It's spending $38,000. It's in the hole $16,000. The credit card with whomever is at $143,000. When we charge the next $16,000 to it, it'll be $160,000. And we just got done having a family meeting, and in the family meeting, we agreed that we'd cut the budget by $385.
Doesn't make much impact.
No, and it really, if that's all we can do, you can lay that out on a piece of paper and see that we'll never, ever get there. We'll become Greece.
Do you think it's possible for our politicians to solve the deficit problem? And if they were to do it, what measures would they have to take?
80% of the budget is entitlements, or something quasi-similar to it. You can't touch it. It's defense, or it's Social Security, or it's our interest bill. I would tell you, you can't default on an obligation, and we won't. You know, if I had to prioritize spending like you do in a household, I'd pay my interest bill first. After that, everything's fair game, in my opinion, whether it's entitlements, or whether it's defense, or whether it's the sort of the discretionary 20%, as they call it. Let's not touch your retirement benefits directly, but let's raise the retirement age to 70. Maybe we do have to really dig in our heels and clip away the waste. Maybe we have to pull back on Medicare.
If this change you're talking about happens, it will cost some of our politicians their jobs, right?
Right, but you know, how long ago was it we took care of ourselves? We took care of our families. I know of no one in my family, when there were no such programs, that ever went homeless, et cetera, et cetera. There's so many things that are wrong and that we're afraid to tackle. We've lived way beyond our means for far too long, and we're going to have to really roll up our sleeves and go to work.